Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 10 mid-level 1 inventory 1.1. This is the 10th chapter of Excel section of my IT lab course. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do this assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, please contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that is mentioned in the description of this video. My email and WhatsApp is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignments and programming assignment as well. I have been doing courses for students since 2015 and I can do your complete courses. Please leave a message on WhatsApp and make a deal for your complete course, including Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, and Word assignments. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. So first step of the assignment is start the Excel and download this file. Exp22 Excel chapter 10 mid-level 1 inventory. So we are supposed to download this file where we are supposed to apply all these steps. As I have already downloaded this file, at start this will be an empty file and we are supposed to import the other files into this file. So this is the Excel file where we are supposed to apply all these steps. So we will move to step number 2 because step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So step number 2 is use get and transform to import the supplier table from Ch10 ML1 supplier dot. So this is the database file that we got along with the assignment. So we are supposed to import the supplier table from this database. Then we will load this table to the data model. So let's go to the Excel workbook and import this supplier table to the Excel workbook. So to import the data, we will simply click on the data tab and then click on get data. So we are supposed to get data from the database. So we select the database option from here. So we are supposed to import the data from this supplier database. So select this one and click import. So we are simply supposed to import this supplier table. So select this supplier table and click load. So this will be loaded to this Excel workbook. So as we have imported this and loaded to Excel workbook, now we are supposed to load this to the data model. So for this we will simply select this from cell A1 to G10 and then click on the power pivot and click on add to data model. So this will be added to data model. So we have added the supplier table to the data model. So we have completed step number 2 where we were supposed to import the table and then we are supposed to add the table to data model. So let's move to step number 3. So in step number 3 it is saying that use get and transform to import the inventory text file. Ensure the table is loaded to the data model. So just like step number 2, now we are supposed to import this text file to the Excel workbook. So we select this in the get data. So let's go to the Excel workbook and click on the data tab and click on get data. So now we are supposed to get data from the text file. So we will select that text file from here. And text file is the inventory because it is mentioned in step number 3. We are supposed to use this inventory text file. So I will select the inventory from here and click import. So we will click on load now. So this will be loaded to Excel workbook. So now we are supposed to add this to the data model. So we will select this and go to the power pivot and click on add to data model. So just like the supplier table, this table has been added to the data model. So close this data model and we are done with this step. And now we will move to next step, that is step number 4. So in step number 4 it is saying that use get and transform to import the Ch10 ML1 orders.txt file, that is also a text file just like step number 3. We are supposed to import this to the Excel workbook and after importing and loading to the Excel workbook, we will add this to the data model. So that is similar to step number 3. So we will go to the Excel workbook again and click on the data tab and click on get data, and we are supposed to use the text file again. So from here we will select the text file because we are supposed to select the data from the text file. So now we are supposed to select the order text file. So we have two text file for this assignment, and now we are supposed to use the order text file. So select this and click import and click load so that it should be loaded to the Excel workbook. And now again we are supposed to add this to the data model. To add this to data model, we will simply select this table. So we have selected. Now go to the power pivot and click on add to the data model. So just like to previous table, this has been added to the data model. So now close the data model and step number 4 is done. So we have completed 4 steps so far. That is 22. That is 24% of the assignment. So let's move to next step, that is step number 5. So in step number 5, it is saying that use get and transform to import the Ch10 ML1 order detail.xls. So this is the Excel workbook that we are supposed to import this to the Excel workbook, and then we are supposed to load this to the data model just like 3 previous steps. So we will go to the Excel workbook and then we will import this to the Excel workbook. Let's move to the Excel workbook. Again click on the data tab and click on get data. So now we are supposed to get the data from the Excel workbook. So we select the Excel workbook option from here. So this is the Excel workbook that is mentioned in the instruction. You can see that we are supposed to use this Excel workbook, this one. So I will select this one and click import. So we are supposed to import this order details table. Use get and transform to import the order detail order. So we are supposed to import the order detail tables. So we select this one and click load. So it will be loaded to the Excel workbook. Now we are supposed to add this to data model just like the previous steps. So select this one. So we have selected this one and now go to the power pivot and click on add to the data model. So we have added this to data model. So basically we have added 4 tables: supplier, inventory, orders and order details table to the data model. So we are done with this step and close this data model again. So we have completed 5 steps so far. That is 32% of the assignment. So let's move to next step, that is step 6. So in step 6 it is saying that create a relationship between the supplier table and the supplier number field and the inventory table and the supplier number field. So basically now we are supposed to create a relationship. So let me create this relationship. So for this we will simply go to the data tab and go to the relationships from here. So we will click this relationship, and now we are supposed to create a new relationship. So click on new. So we are supposed to create a relationship between the supplier table using the supplier number field. So we will select the supplier table from here, and we will select the supplier number field from here. So second table is inventory table and the supplier number field. So we are creating a relationship between the supplier table using the supplier number field and the inventory table using the supplier number field. So our relationship will be created between these two tables. So click OK. So you can see a relationship in the relationship window, and relationship is between the two tables, that is inventory and the supplier, and the field is the supplier number for both of the table. So click close. So we have created a relationship between two tables. So now we have done 44 points for this assignment, and for the next step let me show how you can do that one as well. So in step number 7 we are again supposed to create a relationship as we have created in step number 6. So let me create this relationship again. That is step number 7. So in step number 7 we are supposed to create a relationship between the order details table using the product number field and the inventory table using the product number field. So just like step number 6 where we created a relationship between two tables, supplier and inventory, now we are supposed to create a relationship between the order details table and the inventory table. So let's create this relationship. So go to the data tab and click on the relationship again. So we have already one relationship. Now we are supposed to create a new relationship, and this relationship should be between two tables, that is order detail table and the field is product number. So we will select the table, that is order detail table, and field should be the product number. So now we will select the second table, that is inventory table and the product number field. So select the second table, that is the inventory table and the product number field. So we are creating a relationship between the two tables, that are the order details table and the product number field for that table, and the second table is inventory table and the field for that is the product number. So click OK. So now you can see that in manage relationship window we have two relationships now. First relationship is between supplier table and the inventory table, and the second relationship is between inventory table and the order details table. So we have created these two relationships. Close this window, and we are done with step number 7. So I have shown you almost 60% of the assignment. You can count the points. 8 4s are 32 and 22, that is 44, and 12 again, that is 56. So I have shown you almost 60% of the assignment. I solved these steps step by step, and I have shown you how you can complete those steps on your own by watching this video. So for the remaining steps I will just give you an overview, but if you want me to do this assignment for you, you can contact me and I will be doing this assignment for you. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignment and programming assignment as well. So as I told you, I have solved 7 steps in this video, and for the remaining steps from step 8 to step 15, 2 steps I have 0 points, that is step number 13 and step number 15. So only 6 steps are left. I will just give you an overview for those steps so that you can solve this assignment on your own as well. So let me show you the remaining steps and let me give you an overview for the remaining steps. So in step number 7, we are supposed to create a relationship. So I have already created this one. So you can complete this one as well. So next step is step number 9, where we are supposed to use the power pivot to create a calculated column. So now we are supposed to create a calculated column. It is not saying about creating a power pivot. Remember this is asking to create a calculated column in Ch10 ML1 inventory table of the data model. Name the calculated column total value of inventory. So we are supposed to name the column total value of the inventory, and it should be a calculated column, and multiply the quantity on hand by the units price in the column. So I have already created this column, and after that we are supposed to create a pivot table on a new worksheet with the supplier number from the supplier table as a filter, the product description field from the EM table as the rows, use the unit price, quantity on hand, total value of the inventory as the value. So this is the column we created in step number 9, and we are supposed to use this in the power pivot table. So I have already created this one. Let me show you this one. One minute. So this is the pivot table. You can see that I have already created this one. As I told you that I have shown you 7 complete steps, but for the remaining steps I am just giving you an overview. So step number 9 and 8 is asking about creating a calculated column using the power pivot, and then we are supposed to create a pivot table. Then we are supposed to apply the counting number format, and then we are supposed to rename the sheet as the suppliers S167. So you can see the sheet name having a power pivot table on it, and you can see that total value of the inventory, that is the calculated column we just created. So I have done this one. So then we are supposed to insert a 3D map. Then we are supposed to name the scene this one. So I have shown you this complete assignment in this video. I have shown you 7 complete steps, but for the remaining steps I just gave you an overview. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, I can do this assignment for you. You can ask me to do Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, Excel assignments, and the Access assignments. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignments, mathematics, statistics, programming assignment as well. So I have shown you complete 7 steps. I solved those steps, and for the remaining steps I just gave you an overview. So if you want me to do this, just contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. I request you to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video.